Bid farewell, President Carter signed a bill that lowered the amount of money Social Security beneficiaries received.
Send me the information.
And today, in the era of tracker, Americans 65 and older steadily increased from 12.4% in 2004 to 18% in 2024, while children declined from 25% to 21.5%. Older Americans continue to outpace working-age adults, which could negatively impact the economy and the ability to keep those Social Security checks coming. Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins me now. So, Kelly, in simplest terms here, why is this happening?
Because a portion of that Social Security money could run out over the next decade. So how this works is that you and I are paying into a fund that gets distributed to folks that have already retired. Basically, the current workforce is paying for those that have already retired. This was working really well when the baby boomers were working because there were more people paying into this fund than there were people drawing on that fund. It created a surplus. Now, though, those folks are retiring, and there are more people that are drawing on that fund than there are paying into that fund. This is called the Social Security Trust, that surplus. It's being depleted, and the projection is 2033. That's going to go away.
Not a great situation. So what about the people counting on those checks right now and in the near term?
So right now, you're okay. All right. This is a 2033 or beyond problem. It doesn't mean that there's no Social Security. It just means those checks are going to get smaller. My colleague Jill Schlesinger, she explained it to me this way. She said the average check might be $2,000. The projection is that the money that's currently being put into that fund is only going to account for 77% of what people expect. So you and I might only get $1,540 or so, and that's meaningful.
What about fixes that are out there?
Either you and I pay more of our income into Social Security now, or we raise the retirement age, neither of which people love.
Okay, people. That's all I got for you for right now. I'm just getting up. I'm just waking up. And it's another hot day here in Detroit. So let's go out here on my patio and let's talk about it. Okay? Good morning, sunshine. Okay, let's weigh in on this. They say that the 65-year-olds are outnumbering the younger generation. Okay? Or we have outnumbered the younger generation, at least in 13 states. Okay? We outnumber the younger folks. Okay, them states are Oregon, Montana, Florida, Hawaii, and all of those surrounding islands in the South Pacific that we are claiming, like the Philippines. But the Philippines, I hear, don't get Social Security, so that's a for you. If you live in the Philippines, let me know what you think about this. You can't vote for anything here in the United States, so I'm quite sure you're not getting a Social Security check, are you? Let me know. Maine, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Rhode Island, and Delaware. So that adds up 13 states. So they're saying that we outnumber us older folks, outnumber the younger folks. Okay. Now, Social Security came into existence in 1933. Now, 40 years later, in 1977, President Carter lowered the benefit amount. I guess they was getting too much. Who knows? I was born in 1961. 1977, I had just started working some little jobs, answering phones in doctor offices or whatever. I was still a teenager. But I got my Social Security card when I was 12. My first job when I was 12. And I've been paying in Social Security since I was 12 years old. I was working in Dr. Maha's office, just answering his phones. He was kind enough to give me a job. I walked my neighborhood and knocked on every door. This was during summer vacation from school. and I was just bored. And I wanted a job. I wanted my own money. Not knowing anything about Social Security or any of the deductions that they was taking out of your checks. I just know that my gross was what I was able to cash into. No, my network is what I was able to cash at the bank. I had my own bank account, NBD Bank, and that was the money that they handed over. And I was very proud of myself, not knowing that it was going to cause a ruckus of me getting any of it 50-something years later. That's something to think about. They say that the surplus is depleting, so they either have to decrease our checks or increase the now workforce or the working class checks. So, like I said, I just woke up, but I thought this was information that was very vital and that we have to keep vigilant and abreast of. Okay, guys? You sticking with me? Okay, as much as I can, I'll keep the information coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely comment. Leave your comments. I appreciate all your comments, and I do respond to every comments, and it's a lot. I definitely encourage you to keep them coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As I said, go down to my links, and if you feel it in your heart to donate a coffee. I drink tea, but they didn't give the option for tea, did they? Anyway, donate a coffee or two. I'm also with Ko-Fi, and I have a page there that I promote just good wellness and health things. So I'm gonna start my day, get my day started. It's going to be another hot scorcher here. I'm gonna go to the gym. I probably will get in the swimming pool, and I'll probably film there. Okay, guys, so stay blessed, stay healthy, stay vigilant, and I'll get with your cats later. See ya.